Glitch Tutorials HD here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a new way on how to duplicate the Mark II Raygun. This is actually super easy to do as well, but just before I get into this video, could you please smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell? And let's get into this video. The first thing you want to do is wait until round 10 for the lab technician to spawn in. He's the one with the purple eyes and the white coat. You want to kill him and then pick up the floppy disk. Now head over to the east foyer and put the floppy disk into this computer right here. What you need to do is wait until the printer has printed everything off. There will be vermin that spawn, so just kill the vermin, wait for it to print everything off, and then interact with the machine. Now interact with the printer and it will give you a 4-letter word. What you want to do is keep that 4-letter word in your head because you'll need to depict it at the chalkboard. So the chalkboard is located in the nursery. It's just right next to PhD Flopper. So what I do to work it out gives you more time. I actually pause the game so I can work it out. So my word is moth. So to work it out, you have to start with the first letter. So as you can see where the arrow is, the first one of moth is obviously an M, so there's only one in that bunch of letters, so the first digit is 1. So now that I've got the first digit for the first letter of moth, the second letter is O, so you just have to look at the bunch of letters again, and as you can see where the arrow is, there's an O there and there's 8 digits, so that's the second number of the code. Now I need to look for the T, which is actually in the same bunch of letters, so as you can see it's going to be another 8. Very last one is a H, and again it's in the same bunch of letters, so it's going to be another 8. So now make sure to keep this 4-digit number in your head or write it down if you can't remember it, because you need to go to the service tunnel and type it into the keypad. So now that you're in the service tunnel, just head over to this keypad and type in the code that you've just worked out. There'll be a doppelgast in here, so once the door opens, all you have to do is kill the doppelgast and it will drop a severed hand. What you want to do is pick up the severed hand and then go over to the armory. Now that you're in the armory, you just want to head over to this touchpad, interact with it, it will put the severed hand in and it will open the cabinet for the Raygun Mark II. Now head back over to the lab. You want to go over to this tube and there will be an A or B on the wall right next to this tube. What you need is a combat axe, and then you want to head over the service tunnel and you need to hit the valve on the left hand side first, and then as soon as you hit the valve on the left hand side you want to hit either the A or the B. So I had the B on the wall, so I need to hit the B valve. So now that you've hit the right valve, you just want to head back into the lab over to the tube where you found that letter next to it. You want to make sure to have a Molotov and you want to chuck the Molotov at the tube. Once you've done that, it will actually drop a canister. So now that you've got the canister, you just want to head across from the speed caller machine near spawn and you want to put the canister into this machine. What this would do is spawn an Abomination. So what you need to do with the Abomination, you don't want to kill it, you just want to head over to the 3 small rocks and you need it to shoot its laser beams at the rocks, and then you want it to charge into the rocks as well. So what it will do, it will shoot its laser beam at the rock, it will light up, and then you want it to charge into that rock. You can do these all together or you can do it one by one, it doesn't matter. Once the Abominations hit all the rocks, it will actually start floating and then the Abomination will despawn. This will start a little quest, and what you need to do for this quest is stop any vermin from getting into the center because they will disturb the energy and they'll siphon the energy away, and that will actually stop it. So you need to hit 100% before the time runs out. Now head over to the supply depot that's across from the armory, and what you want to do is upgrade the Raygun at this station right here. So now from the left you just need to head over to this corner right here and pick up this light on the box. It's always in this location. Now head over to the grand foyer and interact with this part of the wall. It will put the light onto the wall, and what you need to do is copy whatever the light does. So that light shines, so I need to interact with that one, and you literally just copy whatever the light does. So the 2 lights that are on the wall, say if the right hand light flashes and then the left hand light flashes, you need to use the right light to turn it on and then use the left light. You literally have to copy exactly what the lights do. Once you've done it correctly, it will open up a secret passageway. What you need to do is go down the stairs and interact with this machine. Once you've interacted with the machine, you just need to kill all of the purple-eyed zombies until it hits 100%. So now you need to locate the bell, which is in the study, so it can either be here or here. Normally there is a couple of other spots as well, but they're the normal spots for them to be. And then what you need as well is brain rot on your weapon, so make sure that you go and put brain rot on before you do this step. You want to head over to the bar in the grand foyer and interact with it, and it will place the bell down. Then you just want to kill a zombie until it gets brain rot, and then you want to interact with the bell. This will make the zombie go behind the bar, it will drink out of a flask, and then it will put the flask onto the bar. What you want to do is just interact with the flask and pick it up. That's the artifact that you need to actually do this glitch. So now to do the glitch, all you'll need is to go to a crafting table and buy a mutant injection. That's 2,500 salvage. So now just head over to the distillery again, and you want to place the artifact, then instantly use your mutant injection. If you do correctly, it will actually drop another Raygun. So it does take a couple of seconds for it to actually drop, so I'll show you right now what it does. So whilst you're on the mutant injection, it does drop another Raygun. So if you're in with your friends, you can actually do this and your friend can have a Raygun as well. And also, it doesn't just work for this ritual, it works for all the rituals. So it doesn't matter what gun you upgrade, as long as it's on a ritual, it will work. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Could you please comment, rate and subscribe, and thanks for watching.